uncertainty in the Middle East too, with Israel and Iran inching towards what we fear could be all-out war.
Yeah, it's a really fascinating situation and very serious. What has really happened is that the authoritarian regimes, Iran, Russia and China, have perfected the art of striking against the West, including the United States, up to a point at which the US does not respond militarily. So you've had these Houthi rebels giving the United States Navy its worst time since the Vietnam War or perhaps beyond that, and the US not doing anything effective in response. Israel can't live that way. So Israel has to retaliate. It has to have deterrence. So it showed Iran a few times that it can strike any target it likes in Iran, and Iran is a bit scared of Israel. It's not scared of Joe Biden. At the same time, Iran has a lot of forces which it's built up, partly because the Americans have been so slack in the Middle East. It's got a huge army in Hezbollah. It's got Hamas, of course. It's got militias in Iraq and Syria. And it's possible that it will find itself feeling that it has to respond, it has to do something against Israel to live up to its own rhetoric. But if it does, Israel will strike back. And I think the Americans may well join Israel, even though I think Biden has been a weak and feckless president, especially as some Iranian militias have now taken to hitting American forces in the Middle East. We saw the missile strike on the Al-Assad base, which houses Americans. So I don't think anybody in the Middle East wants an all-out war because they all stand to be terrific losers. But you cannot allow the authoritarians to just do whatever they like and never respond. So Biden and our own DFAT, their instinct is always, let's de-escalate, more dialogue, etc. But if that's your only instinct, you never deter the bad guys. And Israel has put deterrence back in. I think we're seeing a fair bit of bluffing going on as well. The Iranians are trying to bluff the Israelis into a back down, but I don't think the Israelis will back down.
Greg Sheridan, thanks. We will see you next week. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Kieran.